Welcome students. Today's our topic is interface protocol or the storage connectivity protocols. First of all, what do you mean by protocols? Protocols. Protocols are you can say is an established rules and regulations. So established set of rules and regulations that determine how data is transmitted between different devices in the same network. So that is called the protocols. Essentially, it allows connected devices to communicate with each other regardless of any difference in their intended processes, or you can say the structured design. So these are the protocols. So network protocol are nothing but a set of rules that determine how the data is transmitted between the different devices in the same network. So here we are seeing the storage connectivity protocols. So a protocol which establishing the communication between the host and the storage. So the protocols are implemented using the interface devices, or you can say the controllers, at both the sources and the destinations. So the source and destinations, okay, so it is implemented in between that. So the popular interface protocol which are used to host to storage communication are the various integrated devices, electronic devices, that is the advanced technology attachment, that is IDATA, integrated device electronics, IDATA, advanced technology attachment. Small computer interface, SCSI, small computer system interface, FC, fiber channel, and internet protocol, that is IP. So these are. Now see one by one. ID or ATA and the serial ATA. So ID oblique ATA is a popular interface protocol standard which is used to connecting the storage devices such as disk drive to CD-ROM device or CD-ROM drive. So this protocol supports the parallel transmission and therefore is also known as parallel ATA. So PATA or simple ATA, that is SATA. So ID ATA has a variety of standards and names. The Ultra DMA oblique 133 version of ATA supports a throughput of 133 MB per second. So in the master slave configuration, the ATA interface supports two devices per connector. If the performance of the drive is important, so sharing a port between these two devices are not recommended. The serial version of this protocol supports the single bit serial transmission, and it is known as serial ATA, that is SATA. High performance and low cost SATA has largely replaced the PATA, the parallel ATA, in newer system. So SATA version 3.0 provide a data transfer rate up to 6 Gbps. Now another is SCSI and serial SCSI. Now SCSI. has emerged as a preferred connectivity protocol in high-end computers. So this protocol support parallel transmission and offer the improved performance, scalability, and the compatibility compared to ATA, advanced technology. Advanced technological attachment. SCSI, small computer system interface, and serial SCSI. We are studying about it, we are discussing about it. However, the high cost associated with SCSI limits to its popularity among the home and personal desktop users. Over the years, actually SCSI has been enhanced and now included in the wide variety of related technology and standard. SCSI supports up to 16 devices on a single bus and provide data transfer rate up to 640 Mbps. So for the Ultra 640 version and serial attached SCSI SS serial attached SCSI, that is also called the SS, is a point-to-point serial protocol that provide an alternative to parallel SCSI. This is a new version of serial SCSI, that is 2.0, supports a data transfer rate up to 6 Gbps. Now, the another is fiber channel. Fiber channel is a widely used protocol for high-speed communication to the storage device. The fiber channel interface provides the gigabyte network speed, and it provides a serial bus transmission that operate over the copper wire and optical fiber. The latest version of FC, that is fiber channel interface, is 16FC, and that allows transmission data up to 60 Gbps. The last one protocol is the Internet protocol, that is IP. IP is the network protocol that has been traditionally used for the host-to-host traffic with the emergence of new technologies. An IP address, an IP network has become a viable option for host to storage communication. Now, IP offers several advantages in terms of cost and maturity, and enable organizations to leverage their existing IP based network. So SCSI and FCIP protocols are common example of for the leverage IP for host to large or host to storage communication. So these are all about the storage connectivity protocols. The reference of this content is from this book. Thank you to all of you.